if you did not grab a square, you need a square. It says to plot Owen's house. So we're going to put some points on our coordinate grid. Just as a reminder, the X tells you that you're going what? What are the two options for X?
Left or right.
Left or right. The Y tells you you're going where?
Up or down.
Up or down. Thank you, Gemma. Okay? You have to have this memorized. X, Y, left, right, up, down. Okay? So Owen's house is at -1 and -6. So -1, -6, we're going to put a little dot. The -1 means to the left, and I go 6 down. And this is a weird graph. You're going to put it actually like right over that 6. Sorry, it's not a good graph.
Why would we put it first?
Because there's a 6 in the way. That's just where it falls. That 6 is in the way. This is Owen. Put an O for Owen. Okay. David is at 3, 4. Go visit David. He lives over at 3, 4. So over 3, up 4. I heard he has snacks, so go to David's house. And then Ridgeview is at -9, +9. So the -9 tells me to go which direction? Left. The +9 tells me to go up. So way up here. That's Ridgeview. So we have 3 points plotted. We have Ridgeview, we have David, we have Owen. The first question says, how many miles does Owen live from Ridgeview? So we need to make a line connecting Owen and Ridgeview. Your ID is a great way to make a straight edge. Well, that's David, Owen. Because it's a diagonal, how can I find the distance? I can make a what? A triangle. Yes, you can make a triangle. Oops, dang it. Move my paper.
Oh.
Alright, so how far north-south? Like, what's the up and down? How far is it? Did everybody get 15?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. So 15 squared plus what? This is for A. I hear 6 and I hear 8. I also got 8. So 15 squared plus 8 squared. All I did was count the number of spaces I moved. When you do that, what do you get? $17. Okay, is it 17 miles? No, because it tells me that each unit represents what? 4/10 of a mile. So what's that last step? Times it by what? By 0.4. And what do you get?
2.60.
6.8. 6.8 miles. Huh? Okay, everybody okay with that? All right, now we want to know how many miles does David live from Ridgeview. So we want to draw another triangle. And now we're doing David to Ridgeview. We want to make a triangle connecting those points. Okay, how far up is the line? 5. So 5 squared. Okay, how far over? I heard 11 and I heard 12. What'd y'all get? 12. So now 5 squared plus 12 squared, square root is 13. Is 13 my answer? No, I have to do what? Times it by 0.4. What do you get? 5.2 miles. So we're doing the exact same thing. We're just changing that scale factor. We're multiplying it at the end. Okay? Who lives closest to school? David is closer. And the last part says, by how many miles? What do you need to do? Subtract. Good. 1.6 miles. Any questions? Pretty easy? Okay, we're doing the exact same thing. All right, down here on the bottom, it wants us to plot these points. 2, 2. Put a point. 2, 2. 6, 2. And then 6, 8. After you plot the points, what does it want you to do? Connect the points to make a triangle so we can connect. All right. Do we know how far up it goes?
6.
I got 6. Anybody else? Okay. How far over? 4. What do I do with those numbers? Square them and add them and square root them. What'd you get? 7.2. Okay. So that is the hypotenuse. 7.2 is close to 7. Is 7 my answer?
No, but you add all of them together.
Yes. So 7 is not my answer, but Brooklyn, how did you know to add?
Because it's
Perimeter. Okay, and some of y'all fell for that trick yesterday. Don't fall for it. If it's perimeter, I have to add. So I'm going to add 6 plus 4 plus 7.2.
7.
So what answer should I pick? D. Easy peasy?
Yes.
Alright. On the back, we are watching as Katniss is trying to get to Peta. At first, she does not know there's a shortcut, so she goes the long way. Okay, her first route is to head east. What direction is east?
This way, right?
Right. Okay, so she's going to the right. So here she is. She's going to the right all the way to this other star. And then she's grabbing her bow and arrow, her cornucopia. She's going north. Which way's north? Up. To meet Peta in the woods. So there she is. So if she went that way, we need to figure out how many blocks that is. So how far east did she travel?
10.
I hear 10. Anybody else?
10.
I also got 10. Okay. How far north did she go?
6.
So how far did she travel? 16. If she went that way, she traveled 16 blocks. But she realizes there's a shortcut. So how do I figure out the distance of that shortcut?
A squared plus B squared.
Yep, Pythagorean theorem. So we just already counted our numbers. It's 10 squared and 6 squared.
11, 8, 7.
So is the shortcut actually shorter?
Yes.
Yes, the diagonal is going to be shorter than the other two added together. Okay? Everybody okay on that part? Now we're just taking it one step farther. If each block is 2/10 of a mile, how many miles will she run? Okay, what was the first route? 16. How much is each mile?
22.
So what should I do? Multiply. So a little over 3 miles. Okay. If she takes The shortcut. Originally, it was how many
11.
units? And what are you going to multiply by?
0.2.
And what do you get? 2.3 miles. The question says, how much longer? What does that mean? Subtract. I'll show you in a minute. 3.2 minus 2.3 is 0.99 of a mile. So almost a mile difference. Everybody good? All right. So be careful when it asks you to scale. Is the scaling hard? No, it's just one extra step. Okay? Take that little grid you just wrote on. Do not put a lot of glue because this will be messy. Put a little bit of glue on it. Just a little. Oh, y'all don't have glue. Sorry. I'll get glue in just a second. Okay. And then you're going to just glue it right here, kind of over this. Doesn't have to be anywhere fancy. So you'll glue it right there. Okay? While you're waiting for the glue at the top, you're going to fold over. Fold over. I got a little bit of the Hunger Games. That's okay. Just fold over a little bit of flap there. So that we're able to. So you're looking at it like this. Folding it over. And then gluing it in. So you're just gluing it right here. Kind of over the part of this grid where it doesn't mess anything up. Okay? Just place it right here where you can still see the words and you can still see this picture. Okay? You have 11 minutes and your homework is 6, maybe 7 questions. It's very similar to last night's. A lot of people will probably finish right now. That's fine. I'll take it if you finish early. Ask for help if you don't know. Okay? It is okay to double check your answers. It's okay to ask for help. Use this time so that you don't have homework tonight. If you have any, it should be very, very little. I need to make copies before I do that. Dang it.